now when we are talking about improving and upgrading recommendations. I'll check it out. Our presentation is there, or it's not there, or what? Or what? And in the first presentation, we want to talk about upgrading general, improving general presentation and general approaches. And paragraph 3 of the explanations and the descriptions, we want to explain in more detail, to have clear legal description of this, because we have proportionality and non-discrimination of application this have to be specified in the law, because these are legal grounds, a legal basis, and the anti-monopoly or competition agency will decide about the amount of sanction and proportionality that prevents from happening this non-compliance. This is not in compliance with proportionality, because just proportionality actually just specifies the proportion of the sanction in the violation and the character of non-compliance of this issue and economic and legal consequences of the event and how rational it is. It is specified in the Civil Code, the Article 3 of the Civil Code, that paragraph 6, but the definition about the rationale, and it's not defined in the and the rationale, how rational it is. It's based on Anglo-Saxon common law, reasonless, just in the English in common law system, and in Ukrainian it sounds like rationale of this, and this specify and that's why it is used in the common law system. And accordingly, what I just wanted to mention, as of today, Article 4 of the are already on anti-monopoly, AMCU, and in particular it should be in compliance with the law, and competition have to be natural persons and actual legal entities are even in the application of law. And non-discrimination principle have to be like compliance with the law, definitely Article 4 on law, and should be reasonless, and proportionality includes this. And we need to refer in having the reference in case the experts will agree with this. In the paragraph 3, we have to refer to the principles of AMCU, whatever is specified in paragraph 4 on AMCU law, as the basis for applying the sanction for non-compliance with the law. And we recommend the following recommendation: when the sanction amount is calculated for infringement of the or non-compliance, it should be based on compliance with the law and protection of the competitiveness specified in the Article 4 Law of Ukraine on Anti-Monopoly Committee of Ukraine, AMCU. With respect to proportionality principle, we would like to include, it's very important principle, it should be specified in more detail, and probably we need to amend law on economic competitiveness in Ukraine. We offer the following version. Proportionality principle, when defined the sanction for non-compliance with the law and protection of economic competition, it should be proportional to the character and the way of infringement, and economic and legal consequences should be taken into account. That's the principle. And paragraph 7, actually bullet point number 7, the basic level of sanction, it actually specifies about the impact of restraining it, preventing it from happening, and the basic sanctioned have to be taken into account the time period of infringement and other factors that actually this impact have to be taken into account when we have the final calculation of the amount. So paragraph 4 in item 7 have to be deleted. In this version we want to increase amount of basic sanction to certain percentage for purposes of having a restraining effect, taking into account the circumstances, or we have to take into account EU practice. There are regs on sanctions and application. The sanction have to be having a restraining impact, and because taking into account the practice, we have to the following. It's the wrong presentation probably, and we offer the following amendments to general approaches, and the committee in certain cases certain amounts have to be charged additional to get it away from basic calculation of amount of sanction, and the first of ideas to upgrade and improve recommendations from the fund of competition, and